Hello, Mr. Kurtz. So we are with Mr. Kurtz. He is managing director at Phytobiotics from Germany. So, sir, please introduce yourself.
So first of all, thank you very much for having me and giving me the opportunity to introduce me and the company. As you said, my name is Kurt Wegleitner. I am the MD of Phytobiotics. We are a company based in Germany, where we are having also our main production site. We are working globally. We are having also production sites in China for the Chinese market. We have a production site in Brazil for the Brazilian market. And then we're having a global setup of colleagues in the sales team, of colleagues in the technical team, of colleagues in the marketing team, so to be as close as possible to our customers.
Yeah, thank you. Can you elaborate more about Phytobiotics and its core mission?
Yeah, Phytobiotics is 24 years young. Next year will be our 25th anniversary, and we are all very excited to celebrate that together with our owner and founder, Dr. Hermann Roth, who has established Phytobiotics in the year 2000, then as a one product company. Since then, the company has grown. We have grown in terms of product range. We have grown in terms of employees. We have grown in terms of markets that we are in, and in those markets, we are now active in all different animal species. But everything goes back to our first product, which is still our main product, and that is called Sangrovit. Today we are here to launch the third generation of Sangrovit here in India. That is the latest version that we are having. It's the same product version that we are having in the European Union, where it is registered as a feed additive, which means that there's a lot of research behind the product, and there's a lot of data, security data behind the product. There's a lot of sustainability data behind this product, and this is the product we're going to launch today.
Nice.
One more thing about Phytobiotics, our slogan is based on science. So everything we do is backed by a lot of research, and this research starts from finding new molecules into the application under different circumstances. So this research, this science motto drives our day-to-day business, and this is what we really have in our genes.
That's great. So how do you see your growth potential in India?
Well, India is one of the leading poultry markets in the world. Maybe India is one of the most productive poultry markets in the world. So we definitely see a good chance for our product range, which is quite new, quite innovative. So we see good chances, and we have seen already first good results on the first trials that we were running. So it's field trials. But many more of those tests are going to come. Of course, we want to do research also here in the country, where we have fantastic research opportunities, and that's why India for us is a key market, and we are definitely having highest hopes on India.
Yeah. That's great. Any challenges you see in the Indian market, and how you're going to tackle that?
Come again?
Any challenges you are seeing in an Indian market as your potential growth?
Well, there's always challenges, like in India, like in every other market. We have there's ups and downs, and we are suffering with the industry, and we are having good times together with the industry. So we understand when the maize prices, just as now, are going up, our partners in the industry are under pressure. So I think those are normal ups and downs that we are going to go through. But other than that, I don't see any major challenge. No, we are seeing here a lot of opportunities, and this is why we are here, and we want to work on those opportunities together with MPPL, which is our local partner.
That's great. As you mentioned that Phytobiotics is a science-based company, and any research and development projects that are currently involved you are in?
Yes, I mean in the product development, we have only recently launched the third generation of the product in Europe, and now it's in India, and the global launch will happen in next year. So worldwide launch of the third generation, and the fourth generation is already in the pipeline. So there's some interesting projects. We have also launched some 4 years ago a product which is based on natural occurring vitamin D3, calcitriol. So this product is not yet launched in India. This will be the next product to be launched in India. There we have a feed version, but we also have one version specially made for ruminants. So this is where we see a lot of possibility here in the country. And with all the other product groups, there's constant research and development. One thing I wanted to mention is Chicken Checker. Chicken Checker is a phone-based application, and what Chicken Checker does, so all you need to do is you open Chicken Checker on your phone. You need to have the right subscription and the entitlement, and then the farm worker goes into the farm, takes 20 pictures of the feces, and once taken, those will be immediately sent to the cloud. There, the artificial intelligence, which was trained by 100,000 classified pictures, will send a score back to the farm worker, and the farm worker will understand he has 0 problems to a problem score of 10. So anything in between will be the reality. So the farm worker will know, okay, this is what it is today. What is more important, the same information goes to the field technician, which is normally the vet responsible for the area for this farm. So he would then know, okay, farm number 5, house number 2 is having a problem, whereas the other farm doesn't have a problem. So I better go to the farm where there is a problem and confirm the problem and treat the problem. And lastly, all this information will go into the integration, where there is a dashboard where the whole farm is being shown, and then there's all the historical data, all the data in the region can be shown, can be compared, and can be analyzed. All this is again based on science and based on trained AI. We have developed this product in Germany from the software point of view, and in Brazil from its application and from all the classification that had to be done to confirm and to train the AI. And now we are ready. We are getting results already close to 90% accuracy of this software, and now we are ready to launch it, and we are going to launch it this year in October in Brazil at the Poultry Science meeting. So we are quite excited to go now live after 3 years of development. We will introduce it in Latin America. At the same time, we are going to validate the findings that we have from Latin America under European conditions, and we are going to roll it out in Europe beginning of next year. We want to introduce Chicken Checker next year at the VIV Bangkok, so in Thailand. So that will be then Q2 next year, and India maybe in the second half of next year to roll out Chicken Checker also here locally.
That's great. As you mentioned your global plans, what are the challenges you see globally in the current poultry industry?
In the global poultry industry, I don't see so many challenges. What we have to understand is that today we are no longer chicken farmers. Today we are food processors. We are food producers. This is a mindset that we need to establish, because we are giving a product to the industry. In the future, it will be all through supermarkets. The wet markets will disappear, most likely, also in India.
Yes.
So, and what we have to do then, we need to give a lot of data to the supermarkets, how this meat was produced. There will be a lot of labels on the packed meat, and then we will have all this information must be made available on a very clear, transparent way.
So what role do you see phytobiotics playing in the future sustainable agriculture sector?
Well, I think today phytobiotics, we do have sustainability in our mission statement. So this is something we take very, very serious. We have generated now all the CO2 information about our company. So how much CO2 are we producing? What we're doing as a next step is we are now identifying the CO2 footprint of our products and how our products can help to reduce the CO2 footprint. Because agriculture is not bad for the environment. Agriculture actually is helping the environment, and with our products, when we are able to improve feed conversion ratio, when we can reduce mortality, we are actually reducing the CO2 footprint of our customers, which is the chicken producer, right? And this information will now in Europe, and this is now practice. This information our clients, our partners are using to bring this information to the supermarket, and the supermarket would say, okay, I can use this chicken because it has a lesser CO2 footprint than another one. So this is very important for us, and we are working on this, and a lot of work has been done in the past on this and will be done in the future. Another interesting point on sustainability is that phytobiotics already 10 years ago started SensoPower. SensoPower is a range of products which is used in biogas production in order to improve the output of the biogas fermenter. And like this, again, we can produce from the same amount of substrate, we can produce more methane, which in the end of the day is going to be energy, electric energy, or heating energy for gas, and so on. So sustainability is very important for us. We have done a lot of work in that, and also the SensoPower product range is now being launched globally. We are quite successful in Europe, and now we are working with the different chicken integrations mainly and slaughterhouses on also treating their byproducts and not having to throw away energy, which is still there, but really to get it out of the substrate and produce methane from byproducts and offal.
Right. That's very innovative. Lastly, can you just elaborate about the product that you are going to launch today in India?
Yeah. Today we are talking about Sangarovit Extra. Sangarovit Extra is a product which is based on Macchiaia cordata, which is a plant which is rich in alkaloids. We have a special production process, first to extract those alkaloids, then to standardize the product, protect the alkaloids by a very unique mix of natural gum and waxes, and then feed it to the animals. In the animal, the main effect of the product is that it reduces inflammation. With reduced inflammation, we have a less severe disease outbreak and better performance in the animals in the end of the day. So this is Sangarovit Extra, third generation, latest generation that we are having, and we are very excited to launch it here in India.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your time.